Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Kevin Reaction, current NCAA D1 men's basketball coach. You're watching Hoops or Hoopers. Again, I apologize for this before, but this is not House of Highlights. We are not looking for 30-foot bombs, windmill dunks, or alley-oops off the backboard. We are looking to watch the NBA and try to find a thing or two that we can take with us to our own game. So whether it be a player or a coach, what can we learn from the highest level of basketball? That's what we're here for. Today, we're watching Wemby. Now, we all know Wemby's capable of the blocks, all that. He's incredible. But Wemby goes for 40? Let's find out how did Wemby go for 40. All right, here we go. Side out of bounds. First play of the game, early in the first quarter. It's going to be a little zipper screen. He's going to chip it into a spread ball screen. Now, let me real quick stop this. Spread ball screen is a high ball screen in between the slots, so that's the elbows extended, with two on one side, one on the other. Okay, that's optimal spacing. Now, you like to have two on the weak side, one on the strong side, and it's really going to stress this player right here. I hope you can see my mouse. His job is going to be, Wemby's going to roll, and his job is to touch Wemby and get back to his. He's going to lift up to try to make this closeout as long as possible. Now, the way the Knicks are guarding it is called an ice, a down, or a blue. They all mean the same thing, and what that means is don't let them come middle, keep them on the sideline, right? You got a defender over here, defender on the baseline, defender here. Let's try to keep them over here. So you can see Wemby, he knows his scout. He knows they're icing it. So he's going to flip his screen. Okay, they're going to ice it. His job is to play two for a second. They're going to tag the roll now. They do a really good job, honestly. Now, Wemby, short rolls. This is how you beat an ice. He short rolls. No way. Okay, so for all you watching, if you make a mid-range shot to open the game, you should shoot 20 shots that game. That means you're hot. Obviously, Wemby has 40. If his first shot, it's going to be a catch-and-shoot midi. Okay, so we get to see a little defense here. We're only watching points, but come on. I know everybody loves the Wemby blocks. But what else do I love? He's 7'6", bringing the ball up the court with ease. And you know what I like about Wemby? He's light on his feet. Some of these other bigs they're heavy-footed. They probably wear size 30 shoes. Not Wemby. He's nice and ginger when he runs. Reminds me of like Giannis, except even lighter. All right, now this is actually an impressive move, right? It's going to be drop dribble, hard between, one dribble, pick up, football cradle, inside hand finish. This is guard moves. Guard moves. Ready? Push cross, drop, tween, hard pick up, inside hand. So now we're in the second quarter though. So I don't know, he kind of slowed down. He didn't think he's getting 40 at this point. See, we got here on a make. Okay, now this is obviously impressive. Here he is. This is Wemby right here. He's underneath the hoop. He's about 85 feet from the other hoop right now. Camera flashes away. It's like he teleported. How did he get from there to there? He ran past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. And, by the way, this is an impossible pass to catch as an alley-oop. They just threw the ball at him, and he just casually turned it into an alley-oop. That was a pass. Crazy. That's why we're watching. How does Wemby get 40? Okay, same play as the first play. It should be a zipper. Normally, Wemby's going to screen down. That means that if Wemby screens down, his guy's going to have to help high. He's got to get around it. This time, they do the opposite. He screens up. He's got to help low, and he's got to get around it. All right? It really just gets him open because he has to help low for a second. Now we got a back screen. It's kind of like a flex. A little bit of a flex. Some weak side action over here. There's Wemby facing up on the three-point line at 7'6". Okay, this is called inverted pick and roll. Normally, Wemby should be setting ball screens. But when you have a generational talent, the guards are setting ball screens for the big. You think this guy's ever guarded on ball in a ball screen? He sets this. That requires him to be the big. Has he ever guarded a screener in a ball screen? Very difficult action to guard. Obviously, I do believe that going 2 under is probably the way here because if Wemby starts making that shot, we got a serious problem on our hands. Here he is going left, casual. 1. Where did he take his last dribble? Right there. I'm going to put my mouse there. That's where he took his last dribble. It's incredible. All right, I'm not sure how many points we have now. Oh, I like what Wemby's doing now. That's a vet move, and he's not even a vet. He's just screwing with this defender a little mind games. Okay, we got a low cross screen to screener. So this is called a screen to screener because he's going to set a screen, and then he's going to screen the screener, hence the name. So it's a low cross, and why it's effective is He really needs to help on Wemby for a second, and then he has to chase out. So they should probably switch this to top action out, but they're staying with theirs, and they go straight to the post because he didn't help on the post. So if 3 stays right here and helps on the post, I think that's Josh Hart. If he stays and helps on the post for a second, then this top play will probably be open. So good read. Ball pressure takes everything away. Good read. Okay. Let's see what he's got in the post. Rip. Foul. Most people probably aren't even going up for this. His arms are so long, he's an automatic foul. It's a cheat code for real. All right, next play. All right, a little pressure from the Knicks, the scrappy Knicks, who are down 16 in the first half. That'll do a little fake pressure. All right, what do we got going on down here? We're going to even up the floor for a second. Okay, he's going to set kind of a pin down, but also a flex. He tries to flip his angle because it's kind of a top lock. Top lock means that they're not going to let him go up the top. They're going to send him back door. Usually, that means that the big is to help low. So the best thing to do for a top lock is just to go back door, honestly. So he goes back door. Again, this is incredible. Not everybody could do this. He's making something out of nothing. There's nothing here. He picked up his dribble, so he's backing off like, all right, he's dead. He's going to sprint out. I mean, that's what, 1 foot? Hard plant. Let me just throw it up there. He'll catch it and finish it. Like, it's one thing to be a crazy jumper or a crazy tall guy, but this is like a difficult finish. I couldn't do this in the pool. This guy's insane. Okay, point Wemby. Yeah, let's just give it to our point guard. He's 7'6". End of the first half. Rookie. This kid's like 18 years old. What are we doing? Okay. 4 low, which is the ultimate respect. They're just going to go ISO 1-on-1. Okay, between. They get a foul. Okay, so let me explain what's happening here. The Knicks have a foul to give. That means if they give an intentional foul, he's not going to the free throw line. It's just going to be a side out. So what coaches like to do is when you have a foul to give, you try to wait until the action is developing. You try to see what they're in, and then you just give the foul because then they're going to have to take the ball out, get it in, and still try to run something with less time. So it's a really smart coaching move. Pop probably knows what's coming. That's why he's not really panicking. But look at Wemby handle the rock. You know what? I don't know if he was given a foul. I'm going to sound like an idiot if he's at the free throw line. He might not have been trying to give a foul. Okay. So, excuse me. That's pretty embarrassing. That's what you don't want to do. Okay. That's pathetic, honestly, that you can't just play a little defense for 10 seconds without fouling. All right, but moving on. First play of the second half. Wemby kicks it out. Wemby, offensive rebound. There's 6 people there. He gets the offensive rebound casually. 1 dribble, spin, through 2 people. Right hand, right shoulder, off the glass. No big deal. Okay. I'm not sure how many points Wemby has at this point, but this isn't a traditional 40. He's not just making shots. He's doing everything. All right, base out of bounds. So it's kind of a loop action. You could tell the Knicks don't want to switch. So the best thing to do when there's not a switch is make the guy run off screens. Wemby, that's not what he's best at, setting screens. So they're able to shoot the gap there. They get on him, right to him. There's that inverted pick and roll we love. There it is. Now, this is called a hedge. This is probably a smart way to guard it. So instead of making the big go under, you have the guard jump out, stop the ball handler from moving while the big gets underneath, and then the guard is a free line back to his man. The way to beat it is for him to slip to the basket, but guards aren't used to slipping to the basket. So it kind of frees it. But no problem there. Wemby's just going to make an absurd step back. What? Between 1 dribble left, step back left, right. That guy's in his face. Between 1 dribble, right, left, right. I mean, that's absurd. Okay, so as I was saying, he's not just making shots. He made a shot. Okay, so he is feeling it. It's an untraditional 40, but this is probably how he's going to get it. Again, we talked about this already. The Knicks are icing screens. Wemby knows to scout. He flips it. Okay. Hopefully he snakes this. No. Again, Wemby. This is the equivalent of a short roll. So Wemby knows, like, there's no point of rolling because that didn't really require a lot of help. So if he rolls hard, he can still play too. So Wemby short rolls, but then he kind of pops. And he makes another shot. So I literally just said he's not making shots. And there he goes. Again, I just want everyone to know this is not optimal positioning. This is. If he was to catch the ball and make a three, I get it. If he was to catch the ball and make a three, I get it. He's not set. This isn't not a rhythm three. Difficult, man. It's a difficult shot. Okay, looks like Wemby just got hurt. Side out of bounds. I don't know what they ran because the camera sucks, but he's just going to. All right, let me show you something here. Right-hand shooters like to shoot left-right. If you're a hooper, you know this. Left-hand shooters like to shoot right-left. Now, most high-level players can shoot both feet, but that's stepping into a pass. When you're stepping away from a pass, that's right-left. Look at his feet. Right, left. He's just shooting difficult shots, draining. This guy's incredible. All right, 8 minutes to go. 6-point game. Good for the Knicks. Kind of came back there. Some sort of weave action. He's going to dive. That gets him open into a handoff, into a ball screen. All right. So we talked about this earlier. This is just fluff to get to a spread ball screen. Ready? Boom. Spread ball screen. 1, 2, 1. 2 over here, 1 over here. Same thing. Ice. Really good defense. Really good. Flips the screen. Short rolls. Makes his jumper. So really good offense is always going to beat really good defense. And, coaches don't want to hear me say that, but that's a fact. Good offense, good execution beats great defense. This is great defense. Great defense. Get to the ice. They're in it. He's going to short roll. Look at this hard fake. He really should pass the ball here, but nah. I'm just going to shoot this extremely inefficient catch and shoot, bounce pass, 18-foot jump shot out of a hop step. He's not even stepping into it. He's hopping into it. Oh, and by the way, their biggest defenders going to be right in my face and my landing spot. I mean, it's absurd. If the Knicks are watching film the next day, they're happy. That's what they wanted to give up. All right, we get to see some defense here. So he's in a drop. So this is you're watching the Knicks. They're in an ice. In ice, he would be up here, and he would be over here, and they would be trying to send him this way. But the way the Spurs are defending is a drop. So he's going to get over the screen, and he's just going to try to stay behind the screener. So you'll see. Now he holds the screen because he gets a good one. So it's one-on-one. But, yeah, no big deal. Jalen Brunson versus Wemby, and Wemby gets a stop. Manages to stay down against the guy with the best footwork in the NBA. Maybe he got fouled, but, ran this over. All right, let's see what happens on offense. Okay, so this is on a miss. So they're not going to run a play here. They're just going to kind of get to some concepts. This is quick pin down. Okay, he's going to lock and trail over it. He's going to turn around into a step up wing ball screen. Step up is when you step up instead of a middle or coming from the middle. Step up is what the NBA calls when you come from the baseline. Hope I'm talking loud enough. I need a coffee. All right, step up ball screen. That's interesting defense, Josh Hart. Don't think that's allowed. It's probably frustrating when Wemby has 40 points. All right, Wemby's in the corner. So I just want to start right there. That is untraditional. I don't even know why he's out there. But it's going to be a low cross for Wemby, screen to screener. So we saw this play earlier, right? He's going to come, and what he should do is help for a second, and then he's going to fly off this middle screen, and honestly, for the real hoopers, they'll know that this is really DiVincenzo should go, and he should take the corner. But that's fine. He's not going to help at all, which is crazy. And they're helping off the screener guy, which is really interesting. So Wemby probably should have took this baseline side. So they're guarding him on the baseline side. So he has to go over top. I might steal this. So for those of you taking notes, players might not think this is interesting, but coaches, this defense is really interesting because everybody runs screen to screener. You force him to go over the top, and you help from the screen to screener guy. Now, Bronson could do a better job. Just a little ball pressure takes it all away. But so I guess the best way to do this would be to have him pop and just shoot a three. So if your other big can shoot threes, then I guess you can't do this. But I don't know. This guy's not going to be used to doing that. Probably living with that. I'm filing this one away. That's good. But Wemby, I don't like this call. I don't. Let him wear it out. Just because he's late doesn't mean. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I'm glad it wasn't last point because it'll make me feel bad. All right, Knicks are up 2. Awesome comeback. They were down 16 earlier. Probably more. Okay. What play are they going to do? Probably run the same play, right? And look, that they're guarding it the same way. So this is how the Knicks are guarding it. Super interesting. Wow. They get to the post. Honestly, screener was totally there. Because Josh Hart is only worried about this, but that's fine. It's stupid. What do they call here? No, they don't call it travel because it wouldn't be under his synergy points. So this must be an and one. This is insane. Okay, so first off, he catches it again. I've said this before, but try to catch it 2 feet in the paint. Stop. Seal right there. Stop. Now he's all the way out here. So defenders, good for you to know. When the ball's in the air, shove your guy out. Okay, that's when he's not really thinking about position. He's thinking about catching. So right when the ball goes in there, he gives him one big shove and he's all the way out on this logo. So he looks like they might double here, and he sees it. So face up, right? First thing you do, you think you're getting doubled, face up, see the floor. Okay, he's going to rip baseline. He probably thinks that he's going to get this foul. There's a ref right here, there's a ref right here, and a ref right in the line right there. He might not be able to see that well, but rip through his arms, which he does, but he moves his hand back. Okay, one dribble, under control. Now, you're behind the hoop. You got a counter. Here comes that double. Now, this is where Wemby kicks in. Anyone else probably travels or throws like a pass to this guy in the green over here. That's probably what most people do. But Wemby's like, I can still score. All I have to do is turn around and throw it up. And by the way, that was to tie the game. Okay, down to fourth quarter, 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. It's winning time. It's Wemby time. Let's go. Okay, we're getting right into a set here. So let's try to follow along. That's the first time I'm seeing it too. He's going to pop out on the wing. Okay, it's going to be it's kind of that 77 action if you watch some of my previous videos. Anytime there's a double drag is what they call it. It's really just 2 screens on the ball. They call it 77. It's normally the 4 and the 5, but a trend has been to put like your 2 or your 1 in it because they'll probably switch it. You might confuse the switch. Now let's see if there's any back end action on this. So we got some 77. See, they don't switch it because he sent it so far out. Really, Brunson's like, are we switching? You want to switch this or what? He's like, nah, it's so far out, I can get under it. So he's going to try to get under it. Uh-oh, there's another guy there. Can't get under it. That's why it's a good play. Now he's got to get over it. He's going to pop. He's going to roll. He's just navigated this. Brunson's in a blender right now. So if you think he's going to tag this roll, you're crazy. So who needs to tag it? DiVincenzo. Let's see if he does. Not much of a tag. Leads to a loud dunk. Let's watch the bench. They're going to get so mad. Yeah, look at this guy right here. Watch his hands. Come on, man. Come on. Tag Wemby. Oh, we get another one. Still 2 points. 35 seconds. Let's go. Does this go to overtime? Probably should have looked that up beforehand. All right. Everybody's on their feet. Everybody in Austin, Texas. Or San Antonio. I work in the G League, so I'm thinking of the Austin Spurs. It's embarrassing. Okay, this is interesting. So it's an empty side ball screen. 1, 2, 3, 0. Okay, so like I said, normally it's a spread. 1, 2, 1. This time, 1, 2, 3, 0. That means when Wemby rolls, who's going to tag him? Probably him. But that's a far tag all the way over here. Now what they should do is ice it. Let's see. No, they don't ice. Right? Hit it. Look who came. He came all the way over. Good job. He's not going to screw it up twice in a row. DiVincenzo steps all the way up. Okay, now we got 2 on the ball, guys. Come on. So really, in college, we would just probably switch this. We would be like, all right, you two go at it. You got to take the furthest man. But he's obviously too big for him, tall. Now, Dante's tough, but he's a Philly guy. I'm a Philly guy. But they're going to kind of double this, which I like because it's not like he's the best passer on the team. But if you're going to double, don't foul. It's 2-on-1. How are you going to give up a foul for gain? That's crazy. Now, am I going to have to look up if he made this? Wow. Okay, so they did go to overtime, which means he did make the free throws. Now they're in overtime, and they're up 2 with 3 minutes to go. I don't know why. Oh, skip the. I don't know why this play is starting so late. So we don't get to see the play, which on synergy means it's an offensive rebound. It's a shame. It's all right. Offensive rebound, tap in. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a boring one. I watched too much synergy. Okay, let's see. We got up 1 minute, 30 seconds. All right. I don't want to, slack on my enthusiasm. I was hyped when it was 1 minute left in the fourth quarter, so I got to be hyped now. It's winning time. It's Wemby time. Here we go. Okay. They're trying to get organized. 12 seconds. Better figure it out. Wemby, you might just want to go get the ball because, okay, this is called zoom action into an inverted ball screen. Get out of here. Ooh, that is literally insane. All right, this is a broken play. There's 8 seconds left. So this is called zoom action. It's 5 out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All my high school hoopers, you know what I'm talking about because that's all your coaches run now, which is pathetic. Run a play. But anyway, 5 out. This is called zoom action. So he's going to screen down for him. He can curl it. He can back cut it. He can slip it, right? A lot of action going on between these two. If they're not switching, he's just going to fly off it. He's got one screen, and Wemby's the dribble handoff. That's a second screen. Okay, so look, no switch. He gets over it. He helps. It's kind of like a ball screen. Now, what Wemby could do is roll like hell, and Dante has to tag again. Now, Dante's in pretty good position. He might not be that good of a shooter. So instead, he pops. There's 3.9 seconds left. Look at the poise. Shoot, Wemby. There's 2 seconds. Nah, let me get this ball screen and shoot over the ball screen. This is what Caitlin Clark's doing right now. But this is insane. Left, right. His feet aren't even set. Look at his feet. His right foot is behind his left. He didn't even turn his hips. I said at the very beginning, if Wemby starts shooting behind these ball screens, we're in trouble. He just gamed them. Yeah, walk it off. I'm so glad that's how we finished. All right, thanks for watching again. This was Hoops for Hoopers. It's a new video series that I'm starting. I'm a college coach. I'm dead broke. I see all my players making all this NIL money off YouTube. I said, you know what? I'm going to start my own YouTube. And let's see where it takes us. I'll be watching NBA film. I do it every night anyway. I'll be breaking it down. Lots more videos to come. Tell your friends. YouTube, take the wheel.